Alright, so let's talk about the project employee 1. So you're given the project table and employee table, and then basically you need to write a query to report the average experience years of all the employee, and then just run to 2 digits. So return the result in any order. So I'm just going to use the example. So here's the project table, here's the employee table. So the common thing they have is what? The ID, right? Employee ID. So you are going to match the project.employee ID with the employee.employee ID. Then you need to do the group by, right? Because you are going to just average the employee experience year, right? So you're going to group by list. So project ID, so you're going to group by the project ID, and then you are going to average the experience year, and you have to run to 2 decimal. So we're going to use a run and then to 2 decimal, right? So this is pretty simple and straightforward. So without looking this, right? Without looking this, let's just give it a try, okay? So you are going to select. So you're going to select the project ID, right? So you're going to return a project ID and the average year, right? So project ID, and then going to be what? The average year is going to be what? It's going to count as average year, right? So how do you do this? You're going to run to 2 decimal. But how do you what do you need to get? It's going to be average the experience year, right? So it's going to be average the experience years by 2 decimal from what? From the project table. I'm going to say project P. So this is going to be P dot project ID, and this is going to be E dot experience year, right? And then you need to use the inner join. And then how do you get the inner join? You want to get the inner join with the employee ID. It's going to be inner join employee table on P dot employee ID equal to E dot employee ID. And then basically the last one is going to be like group by, right? How do you group by? The project ID, right? So group by P dot project ID. So straightforward enough, and then let me submit. Alright. So what you need to know is what you have to use a run. You have to use the average in order to get the average experience here, right? And then you can use inner or left join, doesn't matter. But I would like to use the inner, and then goodbye. And this is pretty much a solution. So if you have any question, leave a comment below, and then subscribe if you want it. Alright, peace out.